been in the house. I put my phone on vibrate. Nah.
Monty, welcome in.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
I'm alive today.
I'm glad you're back with us, Monty. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We
We had a little cookout today. That was awesome.
had a good time.
Spent time with family.
It was crazy because it was like the weather didn't know what it wanted to do. It followed us from location to location, but we finally got a dry spot and we're good. We're doing our thing. Right here, Puerto Vallarta. They're taking care of us here, the great people of the Puerto Vallartas of the islands of...
How is it that you lie so well with a straight face?
I'm not lying. They've treated us good. If they not treat you good?
Good hamburgers and
Dude,
chicken dip.
they use Spam.
Is that what it is?
Or no, that's a different place. But you know what I mean? They have kind of integrated ever since Maui burnt down. They've moved to Puerto Vallarta a lot.
There you go.
But we had a good cookout. Here's what I want to know, Monty.
Yeah.
Summertime's coming up. What do you got going on? What shows you got coming up? Told you I'd do this last time, Monty.
I got plenty of shows coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to post some stuff.
Yeah, they're coming. I'll let you know when I get here.
Do you like spring or do you want to jump just right into summer?
I like spring.
I do too.
I like cool weather, but not be too hot or too cold.
That would be cool. I'll tell you this. We didn't get out in the lake a lot last year.
Oh.
But I told you, I just broke up with this girl. So I'm on the market again, is what I'm getting at.
Okay. Are you
And here's what I'm
person?
saying is we both, me more than you, have some weight to drop. I got some pounds.
Yeah.
I've dropped a little bit, about 2 years ago I dropped about, I think she was 218 at the time. But here's what I'm getting at. Personally, myself, I've dropped almost 100 pounds. But this year is the first year where I'm single on the water. Me and you got to get out on the lake, but we got to drop some pounds before we get there.
Okay. How you plan on doing it?
I've already said I've dropped almost 100.
Okay. How did you do it?
There was a lot of...
Because I know you're not hitting the gym.
I have been.
Really?
Yeah, my gym, they shut it down for a while. I'm a good liar if you just
If I just don't poke the bear just right?
I'll tell you this. There's one person who got me that's nervous that I might say something about them getting me.
Really?
The other night.
Oh, yeah. I can't use the name, though.
No, absolutely not.
No.
And, wow, you got pretty defensive pretty quick,
No, well, I made a promise.
She knows that's all that matters.
Yeah.
She knows.
I made a promise.
And she's good. And I know you did. She, I said something, and she come back with, "Oh my God, I just want you to know I was just razzing you, all in fun, LOL." And I thought, you just lost. See, right there, you had me. You had me pinned down the whole time. She had the whole thing where she. But when you come back,
you have to explain the whole story and not use name. There we go. We just lost electricity.
Okay, what is NES 615? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
This is all about. It's not about clapping.
There we go. Sorry about that. I had that system hooked up last year. You like that, didn't you? No, I think that's okay. You tell the story because you didn't say nothing last time. Nope. That's gonna be your new shirt. He's the only comic. People do comedy with their shirt off. People do this. You'll be the only comic that'll get up there and refuse to tell any jokes for 20 minutes. Maybe it's just, what else you got?
Nope.
And that's my show.
But okay.
Nobody ever gets me.
To talk to her, she's very quick-witted, and I was surprised that she shut you up on something. Okay, basically what it was is you had a joke that you condensed down to nothing. You had the setup and the punchline, and that was it. So then she went and told
She asked me if I knew the joke. She didn't say, "Hey, tell the whole joke," or did she?
Yeah, she
I
was
just
like,
burned through it
"No,
real quick.
you told you gonna tell a joke." So
No, I told a joke.
Yeah, I
and
know.
then she said,
"No, you
"I
told
got
the
a
short
joke
version.
about a penguin."
You did a
And I
cliff
go-
note, and it was the
Yeah, because I'm under
shortest.
contract. She can do whatever she wants to. She can just be out there freelancing comedy. Okay,
Contract.
she's not very good, but that's fine. That's fine. But that's why she don't do it for a living. And if she was here, I'd roast her. Just, you know what I'm saying? I let her off the hook. As a professional, you do that. It's it's like karate. You know, like when my hands are. You go down to the police station, they're registered as deadly weapons. Anybody else can slap shit out of you. If I do it, It's a federal offense. There's an indictment, all kinds of stuff. So for me to just roast the woman in her natural habitat with her friends and coworkers, that would have been wrong. Would you not thought that was wrong? They're very
Not at all.
I wouldn't have been a gentleman.
Dude.
So I let her go. You know,
I like that you just let her go.
I did. It's like throwing a free T-shirt into the crowd. Like, here, I am selling them, but I'm going to give you a couple. Anyway, she was a sweetheart. I'm glad she didn't get hurt. Ooh, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm destroying my life the next time I see her. She's going to have so many just...
That's all right. She won't watch it.
Yeah, good. I don't need people crying. Hey, check this out. So, I just found out through my esteemed colleague here that there is a thing called Twitch. And I've also found out that I'm the only person on the planet who no longer...
Everybody's heard about it.
I know.
Okay, so
here's what I'm going to say real quick. Because you're going to say,
yeah.
you're going to say. I want you to explain it to those maybe nobody else needs to explain to, because I'm the last one that knows. But we want some feedback on what they think about if we did this or that or went this angle. I want them to comment.
You want them to comment?
Yeah, I want them to comment because we're doing our comments right now.
Okay, first of all, do we explain Twitch again?
Yes, I want you to explain everything like I don't know.
Twitch started out as a website for video game players. And when video game players, they'll play, and some people play, some people watch. Some people watch, some people play. So it's just for video game people to play each other or watch each other play.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what it was intentionally was designed for. So then when 2020 shut down, nobody was going to bars, clubs, DJs was like, well, what are we going to do? So Twitch started letting them DJ on that website. So now they can, you get paid to DJ, paid to get played video games, paid, you can sit in a hot tub. You can cook, dinner.
Yoga.
You can do yoga.
I found that out. Thank you, Monty.
You're welcome.
That guy was so sexy. No, listen, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
But I just have to make this one comment. Twitch, to me, before I knew what Twitch was, I would go in and there'd be people watching people play video games.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, what are you doing? You're watching somebody play video game?
Well,
But when I was a kid, the one kid played, and we all sat around and watched him play.
There you go.
And then he'd hand the remote off. Or he would do something, and I would learn how he did it by watching him do. I had the little books I would read, everything. So it's the exact same thing. It's just virtual.
Here's what I found out. This is kind of crazy. But as I played a couple of video games online, and people would follow and talk to me and stuff. And it's hard to play video games if you're trying to talk to somebody else. But anyway, you have to learn how to do that.
Can you do audio, though, where they can just talk?
Yeah. Well no,
read
they
comments,
have to type, and you read, and then you verbally comment back. But here's what I found out. A lot of people in these third world countries, somehow they got internet, but they can't afford the video game system.
Yeah, because we can't even get internet in the clubhouse.
So we got
We got a strong signal. We want to thank everybody at AT&T who not only provided us a strong signal here in Puerto Vallarta and Saipan, but
I like that you keep using those same sites, same places.
It's because they're good to us. And I appreciate you allowing me to have my phone on until Monday. I worked that out. I told them I had an emergency and they moved it up 3 days. Go ahead. Twitch.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of people who can't afford like a PlayStation 5, what they do is I want to watch you play a PlayStation 5 game. So that's how, I've gotten some people to follow me. People said, look, I see you got a PlayStation 5. Can I have your PlayStation 4? No. I'm not going to mail you.
You know what's amazing? Is these are people in third world countries who can't afford to fucking have these items, and you're making money off them watching you.
Yeah.
So they can't have the system. But Monty has figured out a way to not only have the system, rub it in your face on a national platform, and then charge you for me to do that. You're not donating your time. You're not saying if there's some sick kids in Uganda that want to watch me play.
I remember I got excited. I got my first $3 from that site. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm a video game player now. $3. I was excited.
How long did that take? 2 years?
3 months. No, okay. I don't play every day, all day long. So I play sporadically. So every couple of, I don't know.
Okay, that's 90 days. That's 3 cents a day.
Well, like I said, I don't play every single day. If you play it all the time,
I feel like that math's not right, but I hope nobody's doing it. If they are. But you made roughly $3.
$3. Well, I'm talking about the first time I did.
Look at all the fun he had.
Yeah. Totally have fun.
Dude, how often were you playing?
Maybe 2 times a week.
Just twice a week? How long?
A couple hours. You know,
Oh, you might have got overpaid.
But you do it as you have fun. You just.
But do you have to interact with the people?
Yeah, well, it's
Can't just
better.
play.
It's better if you do. You don't have to, but it's better if you do, because then they feel like they're part of it.
So what do people do that like just walk around their house with a camera hooked to them? Can they just twitch
still
their whole
talk.
life?
They still talk in it.
But can they twitch their whole life? Can you watch somebody get up,
Yeah.
brush your teeth,
Yeah,
go down the hallway of their apartment, and get in the car, drive around?
yeah.
There's people that
Yeah.
that film their entire life 24 hours a day, 365.
There's a guy that DJs. He tries to do it 12 hours every single day. And so, not the guy that I showed you, but a different other guy.
The guy doing yoga.
It's a guy who DJs for 12 hours. I'm like, don't you get tired? Haven't you played the same songs? No, I got all types of records, songs. He plays it.
But my thing is, all you got to do is have a laptop. Just pre-program everything in there.
Yeah.
And then the whole time I'm playing it, I'll just tell people that are asking for new songs, I'm trying to get to y'all.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Dude, what if you got a person off camera that's just reading all your comments,
They
telling
can
you
do
what's
that.
going on in your ear?
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, it's like that. You'll get once we get a team together, once we get more followers, we can also.
You know? And this is kind of where you folks come in. You see this? You see that we've done everything, set everything up. We got the cameras, the system,
Yeah.
all this. We've taken time out of our extremely busy schedules to be here, and we're trying to make it even better. And for the three of you that are tuned in, let me tell you something, damn it. We're looking for one for the thumb. We need 5 people, just 5 people. If you can get you and a friend to call another friend,
What should we call Sarah?
5 people. Once you get 5 people, then we'll have 5 people. And then it'll just grow. But you guys are getting all this entertainment for free right now, and you're basically watching us wither away to nothing, begging you to help.
Exactly. So okay, so back to my point. The more people we get, the more we can expand, and the more we can go on Twitch, YouTube, Kick. The Kick
Yes.
is another one. We can go all of them at the same time, but of course that costs every single month.
Yeah.
And to do the different things that we kind of want to do, it costs. So once we get sponsors and we make it bigger and better, more than the 4
I know
or 5
next
people,
weekend- I know
more than
ne-
your family who watches. I appreciate their family that watches.
You don't have a family, so my whole family's shouldering the whole thing. I will say that, and I can't remember her name, but you have a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, Ashley.
Yeah.
They're on a cruise right now.
I know. Beautiful, beautiful girl.
How do you know? No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
You sure you didn't kill your first wife?
No.
But when we talked about that earlier episodes, if you want to go back and watch them, didn't you say you killed your wife?
I did
Or no,
not.
I said it. No, you said you didn't, but I'd always heard that you had.
How would you hear that? I did not kill anybody.
Okay, if
I've
I
had 2 girlfriends
was
that
that the
downed
first
me.
time you met me, as tied in as you were with the comedy scene.
Yeah.
If I was tied in like that with the comedy scene and you met me and the roles were reversed and I had killed my wife, would you not think that people would know that and say something about it?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. People were telling me.
If that had happened, I'd be in jail right now. I'm not in jail right now. So that means it didn't happen.
Next week we'll have Orange J. Simpson. What about Orenthal? He listen. He killed people.
Okay, he had a lot of money. He had Johnny Cochran.
You got a point.
See?
You got me. I could represent you.
Yeah.
You just got to say I could lie in straight face at the same time. You're one of the best.
It's not convincing though. I see right past it every time.
Your Honor, this man looked like somebody that would kill his first wife. Second wife?
What?
First wife right out the gate. He could get laid if he was tile. He finally found a woman to marry him. He's going to kill her? I don't think so. I rest my case. I just sit down. My thing is this, though. Now that I'm single again,
Yeah.
I told you I had this whole thing with this girl that was.
Yeah, we talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, she's done. And I hate. One other thing is I got $3, so I hate to see a woman cry. And,
She cried over you?
Oh, she's still crying.
Really?
Sometimes I'll like accidentally call her, like
Yeah.
butt holler, and when it rings, when it answers, it's just her crying and breathing heavy. I haven't talked to her in a week, but she cries all the time on the phone. I'm like, hello, and I just wait. Yeah, and I'm like, listen, I know you're not going to talk, but you got to move on. And then I'll just hear. I'll tell you what I did one time on a date. I tried to fake a phone call because you ever had this happen? So I sitting down with this Match.com date. First of all, I pulled up in this yellow Aztec, and the guys on the curb thought I was the cab. So she was trying to get in my car, and these 2 guys jumped in the back, Midtown. I was like, get out of my car, so embarrassed. Pontiac Aztec,
That's
bright
hilarious.
yellow. Down. I got it because it was cheap because of the color. And anyways, we're on the date. I'm like, oh my God, this girl's horrible. Her breasts stunk, all kinds of stuff. So I come back from the bathroom, right? And I got my phone like this. And I'm like, what? A boat? They can't find one of them? I'm like, hey, I'm going to have to go. Just one second. What's that? No, I can. Yeah, I know. Right, Baptist Hospital. I got you. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna have to get out. And the phone started ringing.
Oops, I must have hit redial. Yeah, right.
Listen, and she said, and she's this. Thank God, I think she died. But she says, she's staring at me like the phone's ringing. I go, hold on a second, I got a call coming in. And I took another call like it was a landline. And her face was just like,
Yeah.
okay, I was not gonna. I was like, yeah, I know, I already talked to him, Baptist Hospital, we got boat, fire crash, everybody's dead, large tornado, yeah, I got it all. See you there. I'm sorry. But I'll never forget faking the phone call and how my heart felt when the phone started ringing.
Hilarious. Who you dialing now?
No, they said they leave the phone on until Monday. So, you just do stop in all caps and they'll quit texting you.
What?
AT&T.
You know, I've had cricket for like 30-something years.
You still have cricket?
Cricket.
No, you don't.
I swear I do. When cricket first came out,
Who's all on your phone plan?
just me,
How much you pay a month?
65, 70 with tax, I don't know, something like that. 60, 65.
Dude, I'm on AT&T. Mine's 38.
Bullshit. Who'd you lie to get that? And you can't pay 38. Your phone's about to get cut off until Monday, and you can't pay 38. Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? You can't pay $38?
No,
You want me to give me $38 right now? Is that what it is? You can't afford $38? You're making me so upset right now.
No.
How you got a loophole that you can pay $38? Pissed off right now. And you got a hot spot on there? Fuck you, man.
Okay. I think 38 might be the late fee. I think the bill's like $197.
How many people you got on your plan?
Me?
How many phone calls are you making?
No, I'm about to be an empty nester. I got
I can't stand you.
I got me, Amarillo, Daisy, Raven.
I love all your kids, but I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I always get Daisy and Raven mixed up.
Yeah, my oldest too.
Well,
She was all-
I know who they are exactly. I know what their names are, but I have to pause and think, now I got it.
Yeah.
Daisy tall, Raven short. That's the way I got to think about it.
Same with my letters.
Yep.
Do you know Raven? I told her when she was born, her name is obviously Raven, R-A-V-E-N. And her mom's Rachel, R-A, and then V-E-N was Stephen. And that's how we came up with Raven. And I've told her that all these years.
And
I think that's the story I should stay with. However, I had just got a job bouncing at Deja Vu. And there was this beautiful woman down there.
I used to tell about my strip club experiences.
Raven?
No,
That was
her
the
name was
stripper's name.
no, seriously. Okay, so anyway,
I'm serious. I still follow her on Instagram. She's older now. She's got like a cleaning business where she like cleans houses and stuff. But
I
she's-
know.
You know what I'm talking about? And she dances on the broom. Have you seen her? Have you seen her? Yes. She dresses like the French maid.
No, I know a couple others.
Absolutely did not name my kid after
No, I know a couple other strippers, and I don't know why, but I guess when they retire, they start cleaning houses. Is that the thing they're doing?
That's what she did.
All right,
All you got to do is you get a nice French maid outfit and a duster. Fuck. You're done. I put you in a French maid outfit and give you a duster and get some business cards. I guarantee you there's some guys that I know one used to have a place up here on Broadway. Can't tell you what his name is, but it rhymes with Lee Beeman. He tried to make me a sandwich one time and get up on my leg. True story.
What kind of sandwich was it?
Sub.
Okay,
I said, no tomatoes, Lee. I told you no tomatoes. Oh my God. I hate the world.
So I used to go to a strip club late at night.
Yeah.
Right? Know the owner. The owner know, hey, you're a comedian. Come on in.
Deja Vu?
No. Cabaret Royale back in the day. So the owner let me get in for free. That's one thing.
Right.
Skip the whole line.
Oh,
Get
of
in for
course.
free. Then he was like, look, if nobody has rented out VIP, go sit in VIP so it looked like we got people in VIP. So strippers between dances would come and hang out with me. And I would,
But did they think you were VIP or they
no.
realized?
I knew them all. They knew me. So the thing about it is, we just hung
I
out.
feel like you should dive back into that a little bit.
I know it,
You
right?
just kind of blew right through that.
So they would all hang
What's
out
the
with
one
me.
with the person that there was something about distance.
Oh, ping pong balls?
No. Folks, I don't know where your kids are at this time, but you might want to go ahead and send them
I'm gonna post this
to
tomorrow.
a Twitch.
For Saturday morning breakfast. I'm gonna like post this.
You can make people shoot out paintball balls,
I didn't make them.
but they could do this.
It was
I knew one could smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. I've seen one that put in a cue ball and an 8 ball and then switch them on the inside. I'm like, that's impossible. But she did it. And then she would squat over you right in your hand. I'm like, oh, like a little
That
egg.
was back before COVID.
Yeah, that was way before COVID.
Want to be 6 feet
On
apart.
Dickerson Road. So I was like, yep. But yeah, man, the hair strippers tell stories is hilarious. They would sit up in VIP and tell me stories.
Stack of 50-cent pieces. I've seen that once. I'll tell you what I did see one time that was pretty interesting. Is this guy had this donkey.
Just no. There's gonna be certain faces I'm gonna start making at you. No, come on now.
Dude,
Stop.
you're gonna be Monty's emojis. I'll look at him and go, oh, yeah, he just gave me the man.
Nah,
There it is.
nah.
Well, here's the thing is with strippers. God bless them. For whatever reason.
Oh, I love them.
I know. Calm
Awesome.
down. I know, but the best thing is this. I get in trouble because of two things. Number one, I always go to a strip club, and by the end of the night, I've had a few drinks, and I'm trying to save strippers. I'm like, listen, there's only...
Why?
I know it's horrible. I get it, right? They're like, this is what we do. We like what we do. I go, I know, but you could get into art. You could run for mayor. Anyway. And then the other reason I'm not good at strip clubs is because I forget that I have bills. There's something about love spell, you know?
No.
That Victoria's Secret,
It's-
the Amber Romance. You know,
To me, it's like going to a casino. You know exactly how much you want to spend when you go in there. And
Oh, yeah,
you
I know.
spend that exact amount.
the same thing happens to me in a casino.
You fall in love with the romance.
Yeah, I just burned through all my money. And there I am, drunk at Deja Vu at Lost and Found, going, excuse me,
I lost it all.
you ain't seen like $2,500.
Oh, talking about that much. Remember John Trask?
Yeah.
Man, he used to spend a lot in strip clubs. A lot.
No, $2,500 in a casino.
No, I'm not talking about casinos. I'm talking about strip clubs. He's not gonna watch
Why?
this. Have you seen them?
Hey, John. I didn't say any of that. We do have a photo of you dressed in a Batman outfit. It looks like you have a small midget in your pants. But no, here's what I'm
I
getting
wonder
at.
does he still work at the airport?
TSA hired him because they're like, keep an eye on that guy. They're like, how about we just keep him here? Okay, well, just put him over by the skin. Don't let him touch anybody. Dude, as John Trask?
He spend tons of money
God,
in a
that's
strip
a lot
club.
of money.
Because like I said, I go in with a certain amount. All right, I'm gonna thinly spread it throughout everybody.
What is the legality of this show? Are we held to...
Nobody cares. Maybe 4 people are watching this. No.
So much for twitching.
Nah. We can go live on Twitch too. I'm gonna tell you.
I
Once we
just forget. I get in there, and I get emotionally attached.
Dude,
That's
why?
why.
You barely know the people.
I know, but that's how I am with women. I get emotionally attached too soon. One lady going, she goes, hey, can I give you a dance? I'm like, oh, she's really into me. Oh my God.
Are you one of those dumb people?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm telling
You
you.
go to a restaurant in which she's working for tips.
Oh,
so she calls you,
1000%.
hey honey, and he's like, oh,
I'm the guy. I'm the reason that the Hoodoo Girls puts hearts on their receipts.
oh yeah, really?
I'm like, look at that. Now, in my mind, am I smart enough to know that she's 1,000%? But I'm in the moment. That's what it's the perfume. Victoria's Secret. They've got a deal tied in with strip clubs. Same thing with casinos. Casinos, they blow oxygen in there into the casino. So you're like, wow, we can go through another grand, you know?
I've breathed a lot of times in my life. I never thought, hey, I'm just gonna blow through a grand.
Yeah, here's the worst feeling, is when you win a grand, and then you blow through that, and then you spend the rest of the night convincing yourself that it wasn't your money anyway.
Okay, well, I look at it this way. I went to a casino one time. $50 I was gonna spend playing blackjack. I went from $50 to 500. Okay, got up to 500, was doing great. So then I started losing. I got down to 300. Said nope, I gotta quit. At least I went in more than $50. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I could have went out. Left
Wait, does this story end with you successfully winning money at the casino?
Yeah,
Okay, so I tell you my downtrodden hardship, and you come in with how good your
it's called
experience is.
self-control.
I have none.
Exactly. I see that.
I don't know. I'll tell you what, though. My Uncle Bob used to go to casinos in Vegas, and this is what he did. He said every night he'd give himself whatever he was going to play that night.
Yeah.
$100. I want to play this $100. And he said every time he'd win above the $100, he'd cash out. Or if he was playing or whatever. And he said, but if I got to playing like blackjack or either way, at the end of the night, he would go to the cashier. And he'd take his $100 out, put it back in his pocket that he was playing with.
Yeah.
And he would take all the other money and get a money order and an envelope at the cashier station, fill it out, stamp it, and throw it in the mailbox to himself back in Iowa.
Oh, really?
And he said at the end of the week, you maybe I lost my money, whatever. But when I got on the he goes, I remember thinking to myself, everybody's excited going to Vegas. Nobody's excited going
home from Vegas.
And when he got home, there was 20 envelopes in his mailbox with all his winnings.
Really?
Where every night, he just, whatever he won, because he goes, if you take that to the room with you tomorrow morning, you ain't playing with $100.
They'll get you back at the buffet.
Yeah. So he would, whatever he started with, once he got above that,
Yeah.
and won, had his time, had his fun, whatever, then he'd take every night though. He goes, every night you got to send it to yourself. He goes, because if you keep it in your pocket, it'll grow feet.
Okay, here's another thing I would do.
That's
You play the
that
roulette, you ever play the roulette wheel?
I play it all. Roulette's my favorite.
Really? No.
Roulette's the best odds.
You got to go and wait till there's a high roller come in there and sit down at that table. And not that you got to play what he's playing, but a lot of times he'll go for 0 and double 0 and put all his money on that.
Yeah.
And then like, I watch this dude win like 4 or 5 times that way. And he'll throw out like $100 chips to everybody sitting at the table. Now I'll go like red, black. Red, black. So I know I'm winning something.
No, here's the odds on roulette. And anytime I go to Vegas for roulette, I joke about losing money. It's always on slot machines.
Yeah.
You give me $50 in an hour, I have $1,200. And I did the same thing in October on a cruise ship. And it's the slowest way to win in Vegas, but it's the most odds. Is you've got
The roulette wheel, or about the slot machine?
you got the first 12, you got the second 12,
Yeah.
and you got the third 12.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's 3 of them. And if you bet the outside 2, it's going to hit the middle, whatever, doesn't matter. But if it's just 1 and 2, it's 50-50 chance. But you don't have a 50-50 chance because you got odd and double odd.
Yeah.
So I'll just take my chips and I'll go, these 2, it's not going to land on the bottom 12. If this one hits here, I lost the other one, right?
Yeah.
But this one pays double. So I put 10, I lost 5, but I won 5. So now I got 15. And you keep going. The only time it hits is if it hits this one and you lose both of these. But as long as you split it to the sides, to the middle, now you're playing that huge group of numbers. You're not just playing one row or individual numbers. And I can sit and go back and forth. Sometimes you'll get down a little bit, sometimes you get up. But you lose 5 to win 10.
Okay.
And you're covering 2 of the spaces of the 3.
I get what you're saying.
And I can sit there and do that and do that and do that. And I got up to like $400 or $500 when I was on the cruise. It was me and my boss. And I go, man, come on, sit and play with it. He's like, man, I got horrible luck. I ain't doing it. I said, man, come on, play with it. No, man, I'm good. And he gave me the buy-in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were at the casino, and he was like, here, I got you on the trip. Here's your buy-in. So, but I got up like $300-400, right? And I was like, man, like it's all money I won. I go, just sit down, let's have a good time. So I got 200, he's got 200. I go, all right, which color? He's like, no, man, I can't do it. He goes, I'm no luck. He goes, don't take my word for it. And I go, you can't say you're bad luck for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I said, which color? I don't know, man, black. And I grabbed his 200, my 200, and went, $400 on black. He goes,
he went heart attack.
red.
Did it go on red?
Yeah. He just got up and walked. I go, well, at least we know. We don't have to wonder anymore. But that's the thing is, it's the entertainment.
Yeah.
But it's heartbreaking because you see people in there and they're like,
Man, put down thousands.
well, the one girl that we had on the show sat in a diaper because she didn't want to leave the machine.
Yeah. They got videos out on TikTok. People just sitting there peeing on themselves. I'm like, why? It's not that serious.
Because they're figuring it's eventually going to hit.
Yeah.
And every time it doesn't, I'm one step closer.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Because here's the thing is, you got the thing up there and eventually that one's going to hit, but that one might not hit for another month.
Yeah.
There's 30,000 of them connected to that network. I'm more that
But
way.
but they tease you a little bit that you can win maybe $50, $100.
But you notice how this whole conversation, you can't really tell the difference if it's stripper or casino we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? They tease you a little bit.
Video with over here.
Put it on black. You know. I that's my problem. I've been to strip. I've been maybe once or twice.
Once or twice.
And every time I felt like I needed to save somebody.
Why?
And they were like, you know what? I'll tell you what. If you give me $500, I'll let you save me. And at the end of the night, the guy's like, look, she's busy right now. Yeah, but she wanted this letter to community school. I'm telling you, man, the number one business out there on the planet, all cash, everything. There's two of them, strip clubs and carnivals. Carnivals, it's all cash. You can't walk up to a guy and be like, hey, here's a credit card. I want to throw 3 balls at a silver milk bottle.
It's tickets now, but yeah, same difference.
Yeah, everything's cash. It's all cash. And it's the number one place that counterfeit money is traded.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Strip clubs and the midway at night.
Who told you that?
When I was working for the fair, we'd have cops come in. They came in one night and they had $100 bills. They had 10 of them. They're like, tell us which one was real and which one was fake. And I'm like, looking at the deal, feeling the paper. I'm like, okay, these 3, well, he goes, they're all fake.
Really?
And he says, it's the number one place to counterfeit people. They'll be out there with their money. And you're the guy working the bell.
Yeah.
Know? It's dark, bing, ding, man, come step right up, blah, blah. And you go, hey, they want to, here's $100, all right. And they take it's a $10 play, and they get, here's $90 back. You just put a fake $100 in that guy's pouch who's a criminal and he got no teeth and a warrant. Who's he going to call? And you got $90 cash and you just move on.
I never thought about that.
That's why I got a printer. and then you take the printer and you remove those, the Macromore or whatever. Or Macrovision. Thrift shopping. Because you can do, you know a copy machine, if you don't remove the Macrovision, the inside of it won't print a $100 bill. You know that?
I heard about that, but I've never seen that happen.
You take a $100 bill to your office, put it on the copy machine or scan it, it'll just be a black square. But if you go into settings and pull out the safety deals and this and this, all you have to do is you take a $100 bill and you bleach it.
Bleach it?
Yeah. You take a $100 bill. Or, I mean, a $1 bill. You take a $1 bill and bleach it, get all the ink off it. Now you've got the actual paper that it was made from at the Treasury.
Now you're making that up. There's no way you can bleach up any money in it.
Absolutely cannot, kids. It will not work. So don't take like a little Tupperware at your house, fill it with bleach. Bleach all the green off the money, and then take the ink and the Macrovision off your ink. You know. None of that'll work. That is all
none of it.
Absolutely 1,000%.
Didn't even sound closely remotely like it was going to work.
Exactly how it happens. Anyways, that's what. Okay, let me say this. I have heard this is what people do. Now, have I taken a $1 bill and bleached to see if it works?
What if you wash money in your pockets? Like, you go laundry.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I left a couple bucks in my pocket.
And if you soak your pants in bleach,
and
your money in bleach, it'll come out. All it leaves is the paper.
Okay,
that's how they're doing it, though.
On that note, that's the end of this episode. End of the episode. So quit lying. It's done and over with.
I'll tell you what we did do one time. Drill a hole to quarter and some fishing line, and you lower it in just enough for it to go over here at Grand Ole Golf, and you could sit there and just play over and over and over again.
Now, back in the day, I used to do that with dollar bills at school. Put tape on the end of it. Once it goes in so far, you yank it back out and get you a free Coke. And that's a part of my criminal background right there.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
But yeah, we used to do that all the time. So
they're expecting more out of you in the criminal element than they are me.
Well, that's it, folks. Thank you for coming out.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm just throwing up hand gestures, showing people.
What time is it?
I'm looking right at you. We're at 34 minutes over.
Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah.
It's been a good time. I'm glad you could join us this time.
I'm glad you didn't. Thank you.
Like, subscribe, share.
We like good stuff.
Please do that. And we're going to go Twitch it.
One day.
We're right in the middle of building a studio in my attic. True story.
All right. Peace out.
See you.